XRP has been on a steady bullish trend for a while now. However, recently some dark clouds have become evident on the horizon, calling for the traders to be cautious. It didn't take long before the rain came pattering as XRP and other cryptocurrencies were hit by a sudden flash crash on Sunday morning. What could be the catalyst for this? And what do the experts have to say about the charts? Stick around until the technical analysis at the end of the video to find out more. As always, welcome back to Moneyside, your favorite crypto channel. Smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's get this money together. XRP itself had been struggling since it soared above its 2021 high at 1.9680. In the last few days, XRP has been trading around 1.2640 to 1.3. On the same note, we can't help but notice how its market cap has dropped all the way to $58 billion. There has been a significant bleed-off that's affecting the entire crypto space. That's why in this article we will be discussing what the experts have to say about the price charts. We need to find out how long this trend will continue and what could possibly be causing the tanking prices. With that said, let's dive in. Looking at Crypto Bull 2020 on Twitter, he says, #XRP, we bounced perfectly off the support at $1.12, which is a really good sign. And again, looking at our daily charts, as much as the price seems to be struggling, we've been ranging at $1.30 today. If we can hold that spot for now, we could possibly build our way up again. Moving on to our infamous Dark Defender on Twitter. He also says it's been a hard time for crypto, and XRP itself couldn't hold at the $1.71 level. Instead, it found support at $1.33. He says this is entirely normal considering that it happened in 2017. Crypto Defenders goes further to say that he trusts #XRP and he is a long-distance runner who believes XRP will come back much stronger. Well, this tweet was just put up before we broke off to $1.12, but we can see XRP crawling, slow but sure. Unlike most other digital currencies, the green light with XRP is that it's not meant to challenge the traditional fiat currency. This is precisely what tells us that XRP is positioned in the right place, and we could be looking at a big jump very soon. That's because instead of challenging fiat, XRP is designed to accelerate this settlement and to move fiat money in the world once fiat currency is tokenized and digitized. That said, XRP is not the currency you should be worrying about. It would be best if you were more careful if the crypto you are holding is trying to challenge the government monies around the world. On the other hand, XRP stands out as an elegant system that will work with the systems and enhance them. I still believe in XRP, and despite this big dump, the script will turn over very soon and we will see a moonshot. Now with that said, let's discuss how things are with Gary Gensler on the SEC chair. This is definitely a ball that has been rolling downhill for quite some time. When Gary took over the seat at the SEC, we all knew that he would likely shake the market up a bit, and he has. A news update aired on Fox stated that Gary is signaling that he will address the crypto regulation through increased enforcement, not rulemaking. That statement alone gave me goosebumps, and I made a few adjustments to my portfolio, guys. I now only have capital in my cryptos that I can afford to lose. But that's not entirely a sign that we should abandon ship. No siree. I believe the crypto market will continue to take hits, and we are going to witness bearish trends for almost all cryptos, aside from Dogecoin, of course, which keeps going up. Another reason that made me rethink my investment was this article published on CoinDesk.com. Several digital wallets were linked to election fraud in Russia, and that could potentially hurt the market considering the SEC is planning to impose regulations on crypto transactions in the U.S. Joe Biden, the current U.S. president, signed off on an executive order that mentions cryptos as a tool that can be used to bypass U.S. sanctions. This sanction states that anyone who uses deceptive or structured transactions or dealings to circumvent any U.S. sanctions, including the use of digital currencies or assets, or the use of physical assets, will be blocked from transacting with or being paid by any U.S. citizen. The Treasury Department's Office of Foreign Assets Control also released the crypto addresses tied to the election fraud. They include Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Dash, Ether, and Verge addresses. That said, these coins might be dropping in price soon before all these troubles are sorted out. The SEC is at it again, and now they are overreaching their standards by sending MOUs to foreign Ripple partners to cough up information that can be used against this company. Frankly, this is a wrong move that could lead to Ripple winning the case. I don't know who's at the driver's seat on the SEC's side, but they are making a mess of things in this court case. Thankfully, Judge Netburn and Torres are brilliant people who will, without a doubt, deal with the SEC for this action. We could actually be witnessing a case dismissal with this case, which could boost the price of XRP. That's excellent news for any long-term holder of XRP, and if you haven't bought the coin yet, now is the best time before it hits the moon. Let's take a look at the technical picture of XRP. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, XRP has been showing a lot of strength and is now back on track with the market bull cycle, even while being under lawsuit and suppression from the SEC. We're currently in a nice fib ascending channel. We're holding and bouncing strongly off the 0 fib level, looking to come up and test the 0.2. I think once the markets start to move again, XRP will cut through these levels like a hot knife through butter. Looking at the 100-day SMA blue line, we have almost perfectly bounced off and moved up. Also, we saw some downside pressure with the 10-day SMA green line pushing down on top of the candles. We're seeing it now start to level out, and we are perfectly in line with it. Once we see a break of this SMA, we should see some very nice movement riding the SMA to the upside. It would be ideal in the future to break the 50-day SMA, and then we could really start flying. We're seeing the stock RSI reverse right now, bullish, and this could push us up to that 0.2 FIB to test. Now we're looking at the 2-hour chart. Ripple continues under the thumb of the Security Exchange Commission. The SEC has decided to move forward with a high-profile enforcement action, but at the same time is concerned about losing the case, as this could damage its countenance. Despite this clusterfuck and unpredictable outcome with the legal litigation, the XRP's market price kept pumping, responding to the market's demand. Who has their XRP sell game plan on point? Will XRP follow Doge? When will XRP hit its previous all-time high? Who will be buying at 0.90 XRP? Once we hit sell target areas, I will be chasing hard with a stop loss in place. If it goes past and doesn't look back, then sell targets will be even better. Remember, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Let's keep a close watch and see you all at the all-time high above $3. Please keep in mind we are not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Tell us what you think in the comment section below and let's have a conversation. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and to click on the subscribe button below. Turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. We'll see you in the next video.